Okay, so I am just getting back from Michael's, and I got a few things for a caricature event that for a church event that I'm doing tomorrow. I'm volunteering for Mount Olive Baptist Church's 99th anniversary cookout. It's like a really nice event outside. Yeah, it's their 99th anniversary, and so I was able to pick up this and a bunch of Sharpies. I wanted to use like a brush pen, but I had a budget. I only spent $10 on these two, and I was just trying to spend as little as possible. I'm gonna end up using my charcoal instead of like these pens that I usually use. It's like an ink pen meant for calligraphy, but I use it for caricatures. Now, this is a drawing pad, and the sheets are 70-pound paper. It's the exact same. Oh no, it's not. I thought the sizes were the same, but they're a little different. This is what I've been using for the past two events that I've done. This is a Strathmore drawing pad. The pages are actually 11 by 14, and I thought they were 9 by 12. But thankfully it's a new event. I ran out of pages on this one because there's only 50 sheets, and I've been doing the caricatures on there, so I guess I've done about 50 of them in the past two events. Now this one has 70 sheets, and they're 70-pound. Yeah, the other one was 70-pound as well. So, I mean, it's pretty comparable. And so I look forward to that. I'm going to do a couple of practice caricatures with the new materials that I have on a few family members today. So I'll show you all that, and then I'll show you like a time lapse of the event tomorrow. Okay, so right now I'm heading to the church. I'm in one of those moods where or not moods, but today I've been like I woke up a little late for the event. I woke up a little bit late for the event, and so I've been really rushing trying to get ready, and I'm still running late. And so I'm in one of those moods where I'm just like catching up, so I'm trying to like calm down and relax myself so I can go there and do what I'm supposed to do. So I'm going to get there at 10:30 a.m., set up my table. I think I'm sharing a table with this other artist who actually does balloon animals, and he was there last time, so that was really cool. But I don't have a tripod, so I'm going to figure out how to record myself doing the caricatures. Maybe I'll just have someone like hold my camera for 10 minutes. So I don't know how much footage I'm going to get at the actual cookout, but yeah, I'm excited. I also didn't get to practice on my family members like I told you I would. So yeah, I really hate being in that mood where I'm just like rushing because I didn't get a lot of things done that I was supposed to, but I got other things done. So that was exciting. So stay tuned, and I'll show you the cookout. Okay, so I'm just pulling up here, and you can hear the church music in the background. I meant to mention earlier, I almost wore my Yeezus tour t-shirt here, and I was like, how you gonna wear a Yeezus shirt to praise Jesus? That's just not how you do it. I was cracking up thinking about that. So this is the little children's area that I'm working. There's 2 bounce houses. What else? We're still setting up, but so the characters are right here, and then there's gonna be a face painter right there. So this is our First Lady, Miss Davidson.
Hi, how are you?
So tell us what we're doing today.
We have our 99th church cook-off today. The anniversary is this weekend. We're starting with the cookout today, and tomorrow will be the 3 different services, 7, 15, 9, and 11. If you're in the Fort Lauderdale area, join us, and we would love to have you. And we're so glad to have my sister here today to paint with us. She's the artist. We're so happy to have her.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, so I'm just going to show kind of a quick time lapse of all of the caricatures that I did. As you can see right here, or on the film that just passed, I started with one material, and then as time goes on, I kind of changed materials. Now I'm working with Sharpie. And then I start going in with charcoal to get skin detail, and then I just blend it out with a paper towel to kind of cover the entire face and blend and kind of give levels. And I ended up erasing as the highlight of the skin, so I used my eraser to give the widest part of the skin, or you know, kind of the glare from the sun. And that is the technique that really worked for me this weekend. As you can see right here, it's mostly like a grayscale. I did the same thing here. I didn't get that much footage of when I was using other materials, but I started out with just Sharpie and pencil. I'm gonna have to have a tripod next time to get a closer look to my drawing pad. And this is a time lapse. It typically takes me about 6 minutes on average. And then I go in, when I'm going off to the side, I'm using a fixative, which is what I use for charcoal. It's just a fixative which makes it not rub onto your hands or get messy. It just keeps the charcoal in place. Okay, Layla, what do you think about your drawing?
It's beautiful.
Awesome. Okay, so tell them where we are.
We're in Fort Lauderdale at New Mount Olive Baptist Church.
Awesome, at the 99th anniversary cookout.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So I did not get that much footage at all, and I was really kind of disappointed, but I knew I was going to be busy, so disappointed is not the word, just more so like, I need an assistant, you know, I feel like I need an assistant. I told myself that I was going to get a plate before everyone started getting there, but once one person sat down, there was never a break. I had a line of like, I looked up at one point, there was a line of 8 people. And right now it's 4 p.m. I had to shut down my line at like 3 so that I could be done by 3:30 and kind of make my way to the car. So all in all, I worked from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So much fun. Met so many cool people that wanted me to do more projects in the future. I had a lot of fun. It was a lot of work. Oh, let me show you my hands. I had the preacher's daughter take a picture of my hands. Look at this. I ended up using charcoal. So I sketched their faces in pencil. Then I used Sharpie to outline like my sketch, and then I did charcoal on the inside. And I mean, I started off, the first time I ever did caricatures, I just did pencil and pen. And then the next time, like the last time I did Hallelujah Night, like that was 2 weeks ago, I did Sharpie. I just did Sharpie and pencil, but today using charcoal, like I feel like that's the way I'm gonna keep it. But let me just show you guys the plate that they gave me. I was freaking out at one point because I was like, wow, I'm really not gonna eat. But yo, this barbecue chicken, I'm not mad. Like, I'm not mad. We had a lot of fun. So once again, happy 99th birthday to the New Mount Olive Baptist Church. Thank you all for having me. If you happen to watch this, I'd do it again gladly. Yeah. Thanks.